Now, Prince George has been increasingly in the spotlight this year. There's already speculation that he's entering this next chapter of royal training. Do you think that's a fair assessment?
Oh, it's totally a fair assessment. 12 years old, he is the king in waiting, as we say. Once William, he's next after him, and basically he's being introduced to a number of these major events. We saw him making a milestone debut at the Royal Albert Hall, the glorious Royal Albert Hall Festival of Remembrance over the weekend. He strode into the royal box. Obviously, the king was there with the Queen, and it was a poised pivot, signalling his grooming, if you like, as a future monarch. And experts basically say, look, we're going to see more and more of him stepping forward with these duties. He was very good, for example, on VE Day. He talked to some of the veterans there and was very empathetic. He spoke to a 101-year-old veteran about how difficult it was. And the vet turned to Prince William and said, you must be very proud. He's doing this very well at this VE Day tea party. He's also been to football matches and so on and so forth with his father, so he's a regular there. And basically he wants to sort of work on the premise that we're going to groom him to be the future monarch. Now, Prince William himself had quite a shock when he was found out that he was destined to be king, because he found out from his schoolmates. He wasn't really told much at home. Diana was very keen to sort of shield him away and so on and so forth. But what happened, he sort of discovered it in that sort of unguarded moment at school that he was the future king. What William wants to do, what Princess Catherine wants to do, is to break the news in their own way, what they call a controlled moment of their choice, rather than let him find out through his school friends. So that's going to happen. He's obviously been a familiar face for a number of times. You might remember those wonderful moments on his second birthday, just before his second birthday in 2015. He joined his great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, on the balcony at Buckingham Palace for the Trooping of the Colour. He was also seen down under in New Zealand as just a few months old, when that's his very, very first public appearance. But we can expect to see more of him, and he's certainly, from what I've seen so far, is filling that role very, very well.
Yes, absolutely. Now, it's been revealed that Meghan Markle is going to play, wait for it, herself in a new movie, Close Personal Friends. And the reports are that Prince Harry is actually happy about the career move, because it might mean less intimate moments being shared on social media. I'm not sure if it means that, but what do you make of this new move by Meghan?
Oh, I love it. It's brilliant, isn't it? She's been rehearsing for this role for 44 years to play herself. It's going to be good. What it is this acting comeback from Suits to Spotlight. It's the Royal Revenge remix, if you like. She's going to be making a return in what the movie is called Close Person Friends. The film also features Lily Collins, Bry Larson and Jack Quaid, and it follows two couples where one is famous and the other is not. Interesting. She's best known for her role as Rachel Zane in Suits, as you remember, but she's also had Hollywood roles in Horrible Bosses, Get Him to the Greek, and Remember Me. Well, we can't forget, can we? You talk about Harry being happy. Well, happy wife, happy life is what we're going to try and do, but the suggestion that she won't be there capturing those sort of candid moments, I'm sure we're going to see lots of on-set moments being shared in the appropriate way. What was quite touching, actually, and I think it's important to say, she talked about her early life in trying to, as a struggling actress, obviously mixed race, and she was saying there were very few roles available for her, because the roles that people wanted were sort of girl next door, blonde hair, blue eyes, the sort of role that you would get Gabriella without any problem at all. But she talked about that, and she would talk about actually how difficult it is and how resilient she has to be as an actress. And I have the joy, as you know, going down to Cannes regularly to speak at the different festivals down there. And I had a lunch with the wonderful Abigail Spencer, who was Meghan Markle's co-actor in Suits. And she was telling me some lovely stories about Meghan Markle, the good stuff we don't necessarily hear about. And bizarrely enough, it was also Rick Astley was there as well. So interesting times on that sort of basis. But there are some good sides. So she went through moments of self-doubt. She's opened up about that, and we're going to see more and more of her on our screens playing herself. How exciting is that?
Well, look, we have to talk about the partying that they've been getting up to, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They're getting roasted right now after Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian deleted photos posing with the Sussexes from Instagram. Now, of course, they both posted pictures and then deleted them. This is, of course, this was when they attended Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. But what does that tell you? I mean, it's a pretty big move.
Oh, it's a totally big move, a total shock, wasn't it? I was looking at the Instagram. People can still see it. It's up there. You go through the Instagram, they post of all sorts of other celebrities, but Meghan and Harry are not there at all.
They're gone.
So it's interesting. But they were there at what was the 49th anniversary of the 21st birthday, let's put it that way, of Kris Jenner. It was a double 00700 heaven themed party, which was lots of fun. And it was held at Jeff Bezos' Beverly Hills Pile. And in amongst the A-listers are people like Oprah and Adele and all sorts of things. And a lot of people were saying, well, look, Harry managed to turn up for one of the events with a poppy on, rather similar to what I'm wearing on my lapel. But Meghan got a lot of criticism because she didn't wear one herself. And she said, well, it's very difficult to find poppies in the US. Obviously, it's very easy to find edible flowers, but not easy to find poppies.
Can find flower sprinkles, no problem.
Time with Oprah Winfrey, Naomi Watts was there as well. There was broadcaster Gayle King, entrepreneur and TV personality Martha Stewart, and also Bill Gates. An extraordinary party, but when you look at the Instagram, it seems to have been airbrushed out.
Very interesting indeed. Andrew Eborn, thank you so much for joining us here on Power Hour. Brilliant to speak with you.
It's lovely to see you as always. See you next week.